Alright, we're back with part 8 for Web of Wyrd here. So what's up, everybody? I don't know if this is going to be the finale or not. I'm not really sure what we all have to do. We got done with the initial run of the military power stations that the Nazis were setting up, so we destroyed all of those, and then a lot of craziness happened. We found Herman in the Wyrd, which is the leader of the Sonnenrad Society. We actually kind of messed him up a bit, and then it just cut to a cutscene where he beat us. I actually surprisingly did pretty well in that fight without much damage being taken. Usually the mechs can be pretty tough. But now our machine's busted because Martinez, the one who's been doing all the relic reading, was actually related to Herman. So she was technically working for the Nazis the whole time and she betrayed us. And then we got trapped in the Wyrd. Scheherazade got us out with her skull. And now we're using her skull to try and defeat Herman once and for all. That's basically where everything left off. This is issue 4. I think it was called As Above, So Below. So this might be the final issue. But yeah, like I said, Hellboy made a remark saying that what would happen if we destroyed all of the power stations in one go. Not really too sure what that means. If that means we have to do all of it without dying, meaning I have to do all of it all over again, or what. But I have to talk to some of these fellow BPRD members again, so maybe they'll tell us exactly what we have to do. If that is the case, though, as I said, I'm just gonna cut to each of the power station battles for each Wyrd rather than show the entirety of every Wyrd again, because we already been through a Wyrd with all of its phases in one go, pretty much, in all of our previous parts. So I already showcased pretty much what a full run of each Wyrd looks like, so we don't really need to see that again. But yeah, we have enough for our final toughness upgrade finally. Let's talk to some of our friends here.
How bad is it out there?
Well, we just lost contact with Alpha Team. Brooklyn went dark an hour ago. All of Basilicata is now a black site. I could go on. Bottom line is that things are still getting worse. A lot worse.
Oh, Werner sure knows how to make a mess.
That is the understatement of the year. Now get back out there.
Wait, maybe the guy's name was Werner. I think I called him Herman, but Herman's a different villain in Hellboy. I'm mixing him up because he's another Nazi villain. Yeah, I think it was Werner. Yeah, I feel like our Altman, the guy who usually stands here, I feel like he's going to fill us in on exactly what we have to do because he's standing down there. Let's check in on this display case. We still need stuff for here. I think this might be the Denevo diaries. Not 100% sure yet. Still need stuff for this and this. And I think we need one more lantern. And we need like 3 more swords.
I'm so glad you're all right. At some point, I'd love to go through your experiences in the deepest parts of the Wyrd. You're the first mortal to see it and come back to tell the tale. It's an extraordinary privilege.
Privilege? I guess that's a lot like the word delicacy. Sounds good until you know the details.
Yes. It's easy for an old academic to look at it all as data. Quite different to have to live it. Still, if you ever want to share a tale over a fine single malt,
I might take you up on that.
But Benson seems like a pretty good dude. Although, I mean, he's just in it for the knowledge. Just keeps wanting us to risk our life for it.
Holy balls, that was intense. Nearest I've been to violence was being mugged. The guys who did that were weirdly polite and professional. But that really scared the bejesus out of me. Do you guys deal with that kind of thing a lot?
No argument here. What, being betrayed by other BPRD members? Not really.
No! I mean the blood, and the shooting, and fear of imminent death. Jesus, my hands are still shaking. How are you so calm?
Yeah, I guess I'm used to it.
That right there is really messed up.
I guess it is.
Kind of wondering what her prerequisites were for this, because I mean, how did she even get this position? This is like common stuff for the BPRD. Oh man, Lucky's even more banged up now.
I hear your precognition stopped Martinez blowing the entire place up.
Oh yeah, big time. I saw myself die in a really big explosion. I started removing the C4 and larger munitions until the vision went away. Gave Martinez much less to work with when she... Damn. She's been with us for years. Guess you can never tell what's beneath the surface, huh?
Nope. How's the head?
Never had any complaints.
Jeez, you've been hanging around with Altman too much.
Well, he seems to be doing better, though. Alright, Altman,
Hey,
what's the
Hellboy,
plan?
nice to have you back. And like I said, I'm gonna need Scheherazade's skull.
Really?
Really. I think I can do something really complicated and clever, and it's going to need the skull as a component.
I'm really not comfortable.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't 100% necessary.
Okay, but take damn good care of it. I made a promise.
Alright, so what did that do? I noticed it reset our words, so we are gonna have to do them again. She wanted us to put her skull to rest. Hopefully we get to do that afterwards. But we can finally get this. Okay, that is the max toughness upgrade. That is pretty much all of our points. 89. I needed 140 for the gun again, but we can upgrade our dagger, right? Yep, that's 75. Should be helpful. Alright, so if anything's different, I will definitely keep the recording as is, but if it is just destroying the power stations again, we're just gonna go through all of those last battles and see where that takes us. Oh, the portal's actually just completely red now? Was it like that before? Oh, wait. It's already different, though. I wonder if it just puts me at the power station. Alright, well, let's see.
Here we go again.
Oh, I think we start in the corrupted section already. Okay.
My favorite combination.
So that's what this is going to be. We have to make it through each corrupted section. I wonder if it still holds true that we probably can't die, because it's letting us skip pretty much the majority of the entire actual word. But with that said, I am still going to cut it down to just the final sections, because we've already seen all of this, so yeah, that's probably what the plan's going to be.
Scheherazade is gone. The threads are under great strain. What happens next will change the tale utterly. Are you ready?
Sure. What about you?
Indeed. It is time we remembered who we are. It is time we sisters spun, wove, and cut once more.
Alright, well they finally have some new dialogue, so if I come across any other new dialogue, I'll add that in there as well. Alright, here we are. We made it. Can't wait to fight another mech. Oh great, does he have the stun tanks on his back? Yeah, which means we can't stun him. Oh, there's also a buff guy next to him. No, stop targeting the minions. it, man. Hate their foot stomps. Just gonna punch him into the wall. Save a pillar for someone else. Seriously, just spawn a Nazi right there? Oh, that was a lucky dodge. Oh man, thank God I got away from that. That's like a instant armor defeat. No, he's gonna burst. God damn it. So annoyingly quick. They got it. Actually, so it looks like that does a max of 4 armor damage. So no wonder why it felt like we were taking more armor damage before. It's because it did 4 exactly, but now we have 5. Say we should be on mech, dude. Where are you, buddy? Nice throw, Hellboy. Trying to dodge. Hopefully this hits him into the pillar. Can't really punch him on a different angle. Got the hell out of there. The minions have to be blocking him. Can't move. God damn. Alright, that guy was way easier than the other ones. So that wasn't too bad. Alright, that gets us out of there. Oh, okay, I see what it's doing.
Guessing this place doesn't sell postcards.
Damn, it's gonna keep throwing us consecutively into the corrupted zones. Alright, and then if we lose, we probably gotta start at the very first one again. We probably get new dialogue on every first blessing then.
You took Scheherazade from us. A curious turn.
I guess you're gonna be a little busier now.
We shall have to reconsider our roles in this tale. A great change is coming.
Seems like it's about time to me.
Right? Ooh, what do we want though? I'm gonna go max health this time. Maybe that'll help. Alright, see you at the power station. Alright, we're at the second area now. I did actually end up dying on my way here the first time. One of those enemies that have the spiky backs headbutted me off screen when I was fighting the guy who could buff him, because you kind of have no choice in that regard, but it was in a really confined hallway, like one of those ones that trap you, and he headbutted me off screen with a fully charged headbutt, so it took off more than half my health and all of my armor, and because it was such a confined space, he ended up charging it again within the same, basically, animation of me flopping around from the other hit, and then he headbutted me immediately again with another fully charged one before I could even stand up, so it instantly killed me. But we're back. I did end up being able to afford the health upgrades with the upgrade points, and then I also maxed out the blessing that increases our max toughness or max health, and I fully upgraded it with health. So we have a shit ton of health bars now. Hopefully that helps. It's basically as high as I can get it, and then all of our other blessings I think our dagger one's at level 2 and the other ones are at level 1, except for maybe the scissor one might be at level 2 as well. But hopefully that helps us. Getting sick of dying. Okay, well there goes most of our toughness on that. I basically have to get rid of these guys first, that's the problem. 'Cause if not, then they just maximize damage on me from super far away. Ooh, that could have been really bad. He was doing a fully charged attack off screen. Seems like that's what the game's relying on the most right now, is off-screen attacks. Oh, they can actually punch the pillars down? Dude, he's breaking all of my pillars. Man, even with increased environmental damage, that doesn't do much. He's still alive? I'm stuck. Just die. Alright, well we lost one thing of health from that off-screen hit. But yeah, it sucks when they do that. They give you the one enemy that either buffs them or can shoot you, because you basically have to get rid of those guys immediately as fast as you can. Oh, this is a good one. Getting the guy that can buff mixed with the guy who can shoot, they don't really do much to you. The only problem is the other guy can give him some toughness. But we got him here. Let me get rid of these assholes. Sometimes it's just luck, though. Like, this is an easy wave. Oh, that did damage to the machine? Shit. I was not prepared yet. Alright, I guess we hit him this way. It's into the wall. Get some distance here. I hate those guys, man. The ones with the grenade launchers. Okay, then good throw, Hellboy. Not this time. Is there any pillars left? Oh, damn it, I don't think there are. I can't move. Oh, thank God. Don't do that. Alright. There we go, second one's done. Thank God. But we still have this and one more to go, and then we also have to fight the final boss. So we're not out of the woods at all yet. We already have this, don't we? I don't know if there's going to be dialogue.
All victories require a struggle. You will need strength and resolve.
No, that's a repeat. But I can upgrade my thing here. Faster reload, I'll take it. Alright, I'll see you at the next power station. Alright, we're at the third station. I guess the combat music is stuck. But yeah, we were doing, well, I was doing really well up until this point. There was one enemy right before this that just got a really good shot on me. And even with this amount of health, he pretty much did 6 bars of health damage in one hit plus armor. Like, it was insane. So, we're not in a good position on this third station. Most of our stuff is upgraded now, though, but yeah, this could go either way, depending on the enemy types they give us. We're already off to a bad start. I want to get rid of this guy as soon as possible. Oh, thank God he dropped a recovery, even though that's only going to give us like half a bar. Even at level 2. You know what? I'm better off just eliminating these minion dudes. Okay. I got hit out of my dodge attack from that one. Leave me alone. Damn it, these minions, man. They keep getting in perfect way. Oh, shit. Damn it. Alright, let's wait for our dagger to recharge here. Might as well wait for the cooldowns on my relics too, or blessings. Another fist guy? God damn it. Oh shit. Thank God I'm getting him right as I get the stun, because then they can't hit me. Whoa! Thought he was gonna call in backup. That's not what I meant to do. Tried to duck. Dude, oh come on, man. I was rapid tapping X for the counter and it did not do anything. Come on. There we go. Still worked out. No health recovery drops yet. We do have to fight the mech now, though. I think distance is the mech's weakest. Like, that's the biggest issue. Like, they can't defend against distance. But they do have some distancing attacks that can do some damage. But they're usually pretty easy to avoid. No. Oh, thank God. That could have been bad for us. Trying to get away. Damn it. Oh, come on.
Oh, come on, guys. We have to do this.
Trying to walk away. Oh shit. And there's the grenades. Grab that really quick. That's not what I wanted. Oh shit. That was really, really close. God damn. Made only a couple of mistakes in that fight and he almost got us, but we did make it. But we still have to go through the entire next section with what we have. So that's either going to be really bad or really good for us, depending on what happens.
Eyesight.
Wait, well, that's one thing I was actually curious about. Do these relics actually go above level 3? I always assumed 3 was the max, because I fully upgraded this.
Perhaps we should give the protagonist a rising arc.
Oh, but that replaces this. Well, that sucks. That's a wasted blessing. But, alright, I'll see you at the next power station. Alright, we're at the final power station. I did end up dying on this one and had to redo the whole thing. We've been doing a little bit, pretty much, we've been okay this run. I've only had one close call trying to get a Den of Ode diary, but I ended up getting the achievement for getting all Den of Ode diaries, even though there was others I could pick up, so I'm not sure if it just keeps generating those, but yeah, we almost fully upgraded all of our blessings, but this final phase just only generated all the ones that I already had at level 3, so I couldn't upgrade the other ones. But yeah, after this we have a boss fight, so hopefully we don't lose too much health here. Kinda depends on the enemy types it gives me. We're already off to a bad start. These two together is not good. At least I didn't lose too much health there. Oh wow, it hit him all the way to the pillars? Guess I'll take it. Like, I should probably fill up my Doomfist gauge on this guy. I know I take armor damage from it still, but I actually, the Doomfist, doing that attack does heal you. I just don't always have it. I don't want to actually hit him into the wall. I want to save the pillars for the mech. How is he still alive? Alright, he's down. One more parry should get the Doomfist fully generated. Please don't do the same two enemies, because it can be sketchy with those two. We do have another melee brawler. Oh, and a bat. I hate that attack, man. I never know how to dodge it. Can't dodge. There's like a good timing for when you should do the stun attack. Like right when they get their armor back is the perfect time to do it, because then you break all of the armor again and they have to wait for it to recharge. Still wonder if you can actually somehow manage to dodge out of that. Alright, he actually went down pretty easily that time. We pretty much had him stunned against the wall. But now we gotta fight the mech. I think everything's... Yep, all the cooldowns are done. And the cannon arm mechs are the most annoying, and he's got a cannon arm. God damn it. Alright, we're maximizing some damage on him right now. Hell out of there. See, like, they can do shit like that. And then they can spawn grenades on us. Oh, come on. What happened? That's the dodge I usually do on them. Wow, he did like 2.5 bars of health damage right there. But he's dead. We don't have a Doomfist thing, though. But we did finish it. We just wait for my armor to regen. I don't know if the game's going to give us after we destroy this, because I think we're just going to get thrown right into a boss fight. We still have decent health. We're going to have to see what happens. Yep, back here. Let's see what Werner's going to do to us.
Hey, Werner. Where you hiding? Come on. You couldn't kill me, and I'm just gonna keep doing this forever.
Forever, Hellboy? I think not.
Your plan failed, asshole. You tried to get rid of me, and here I am.
Regrettable. But I'm sure I can make space in my busy schedule to keep you out of our hair for a while.
Let's see you try it.
Alright, is he gonna have the same attacks as last time? This time, Werner. Just stun him. Uh-oh. Second phase. Holy God, he's got a lot of health. He's like red misted too, which I think that means he has double damage. Whoa, what is this? He can plant mines? Hang on, buddy. Grab some of those for me. Oh, not this shit. Oh, he broke his armor, but he summoned a cloud. I'm gonna have to wait for my arm to regen. Can I bait him into doing shit like that? Whoa! No, come on, man. I can't wait for my arm to regen enough. Yeah, he can just instantly summon that, which does insane damage. Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably not gonna make it to the pillar. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna play it safe here. If I get my dagger back, I can get him.
What did you do? I am invincible! I am the author of this tale!
Yeah, that's only in the word, buddy.
What? What are you talking about?
Altman. See? You're in the real world now. It's not your story anymore.
No!
And once you're dead in our world, I reckon that's all that'll be left of you. A really crappy story. Well, what do you know? You are already dead, you Nazi piece of crap. You're just too dumb to realize. That's all for you.
And spikes are down to 0 at all sites.
Holy crap, it all worked?
I don't understand. What did you do exactly?
Hellboy can bring things back from the Word, so Hellboy grabbed Werner and brought him back to our world.
I think Lucky's asking about the skull thing.
Oh, that was mostly Scheherazade's work. I found a way for them to create a story and affect this reality, so Werner would think he was still in the Word.
You know what? I wish I hadn't asked.
So, is Werner gone for good? I mean, isn't his story still down there somewhere?
Not in any real sense. There'll probably be a shade, an echo, but it won't have any power. It'll just be another story. Speaking of which, I have a promise to keep.
Folks, I think we earned a rest. I am now officially off duty and opening a bottle of single malt. I suggest you join me at some point. Dismissed.
Here you go. A promise is a promise.
It has been so long since anyone fulfilled the wish I made, or even cared to know it. I thank you, protagonist.
Out here, I'm just Hellboy.
I have seen many sunsets. I have watched lovers dash themselves upon rocks, their faces pink in the evening glow. I have seen the long ships of kings flame bright against the crimson horizon. I have seen wolves gather to mourn as the last rays fade and the sky bruises into night. But they were all stories. This sunset, it is rather plain. There is no tale bound to it. No heroes. No great reward. It is merely a pale star burning far, far away in a cold black sky. I rather like it.
Good night, Scheherazade. You were one hell of a storyteller.
There we go. We beat the game. Oh, that's kind of cool. It has like a portrait of Hellboy and Lance Reddick. At least I think that's supposed to be Lance Reddick with the yellow eyes. Probably like a in memory of, because he did pass away sometime before this game came out. So I don't actually know when he did the voice for it. But yeah, that was the end of Hellboy Web of Wyrd. I think that's the only ending. If there's another ending, I'll include it. But I think what people meant by the true ending is just the only ending you can get, which is pulling Werner out of the word. I don't know whether there would be another one, but people were just putting that on some of their videos that I was seeing, was like Hellboy Web of Wyrd true ending. But I think that's the only one you can get. But yeah, that was that. This game is tough, but it is very fun. It gets a little frustrating when you're going through a really long run and then you die near the end of it, because I did die on that final power station level in the underground like tunnel thing, but I did a lot better on my next run through. There's only one enemy that really did damage to me. Like I said, it was one of the mechs for the Denevo diary. Other than that, I stayed at pretty much only 3 to 4 health bars lost, but that was with fully upgraded health from the butterfly house, so that made it a lot easier, which, I mean, that's a good thing. The upgrades do really matter. It does feel like the more you upgrade, the more damage the enemies do, but I think I was actually just mistaking it for when they had the red tanks on them. When they have the red tanks on their back, I think they do a lot more damage than they normally would, so I think I was getting hit by those guys. But yeah, the game's really fun. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be like an okay game. I didn't have like super high expectations for it, but I am a Hellboy fan, so I was excited to play it regardless. But it was actually better than what I expected it to be. It's a very simple concept, very simple design. It's just like a brawler, but I know why they went with the roguelite elements. It does keep the replayability and the playtime up a lot for the game without making it feel like it's too tedious or anything like that, because it actually does have a very good like base for a good combat system. A little bit more tweaks, they can make it into something really fun, because it feels really nice. There's a few times where you'll try to dodge and you might get stuck in animation on something and stuff like that, so yeah. And then some of the enemies do have a few cheap shots on you, and they can repeatedly do it, and depending on where you're positioned, which that's another important thing when you're fighting, is where you're standing. You can be in a really bad position where you have to take these really heavy hits because they're really hard to dodge. But yeah, that final run, getting through every single corrupted zone just to beat the final boss, it gets intense. It makes you feel like you're on your toes constantly, but it was actually really enjoyable. And the last boss I heard was the hardest one in a lot of the things. He wasn't actually that bad. He's just like the mechs. As long as you keep your distance, you can kind of edge them out, especially with the dagger, because you can always get one hit of health on them and stuff like that. And I was just stacking environment damage on him as much as I could, and that ended up helping us a lot. So that was the first time I ever fought that boss, aside from the initial time you meet him, and I pretty much would have beaten him on first attempt even in that fight as well. So I don't know. Maybe maybe it just depends. Maybe some people are just always in the like right next to him, which, like I said, fighting the mechs at close range only works for so long, because they do have those really cheap like charged radius cloud attacks that pretty much do full armor damage, and almost if you have 5 bars of armor, it'll do like 1 to 2 health bars as well. So it's really heavy hitting attack. But yeah, other than that, the game's great. I do recommend it to anybody who like this appeals to, especially roguelite type stuff. It's very fun. I don't think it's a full price game either. I bought it during a sale and it was, I think, $5 cheaper. I think it's normally either $30 or $40. I might have bought it for 35 or 25. I don't exactly remember, but it's not a full price game. It's a really fun short game depending on how many runs it takes you, and you can just get lost in just the combat and doing runs again. There's a lot of things I still need to clean up. I need to get a lot of collectibles and stuff like that, so I'm probably going to be doing more runs anyways, but yeah, I'd definitely recommend it. This also concludes our run through the Hellboy games. This was the only other one. I think Hellboy did show up in Brawlhalla, but I've never played that game. I don't even know what type of game it is. I was just looking up games that Hellboy was in. He also showed up in some mobile card game. But these are the main games he showed up in. Oh, looks like we're back here. There's Scheherazade's skull. But yeah, that's the other thing too. It had a really good story. The story was surprisingly good. Very simple, but very creative and very unique. So I pretty much enjoyed all aspects of this game, despite dying and having to restart. But yeah, like I said, those things could just be frustrating, but it doesn't ruin the game. It's kind of just a part of the gameplay loop. But yeah, that's the end of our Hellboy games. The one thing I was going to do next, because I wanted to do it at the time, but new games were coming out, we did play through all of the Red Dead Redemption games, but we skipped Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare because, like I said, all the new games coming out. So I think after this, we're gonna go back and play Undead Nightmare, but we're gonna be playing the PS5 version this time because they have the update for the 4K 60 FPS, which I played through the main story on that after my initial run of it on what we played before with the Xenia version, and it looks insanely good on PS5, especially with the 60 FPS. So I'm excited to jump back into Undead Nightmare for that, especially in 2024. It's been a while. But yeah, I'll see you on that. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks to anybody who watches these playthroughs in the future or want to check out other Hellboy games that are on my channel. I always appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next game.